I don't want to wear 2 shirts, but I also don't want to wear a bra. And why do nipples have to be so visible? Oh. Dude, I just realized how, like, skinny I am. Hello? Dude, I was looking at my stomach. Look at that. You can see, like, my abs. And I've, like, almost completely lost my mom pouch. Like, it's small. My Homer Simpson mouth is gone. My frog, it's gone. Let's see if I can still do the thing. Hold on. Ugh. I don't like the way it makes my stomach feel. Anyway, I was just, damn dude, I've got the body that I desperately wanted when I was a teenager. How dare God do that, you know? I'm fucking way hotter than I fucking was when I was a teenager. I mean, obviously I'm old-faced, but, you know. Other than that, I'm in better physical shape. I'm stronger, I'm more capable, I'm more competent. I sure wish this brain was inside that body. Where's my glasses? I desperately need new glasses. You guys, I have exciting news. I found the key that is going to help me with my book. I found the person who is going to help me. And the funny thing is, she's been my friend for 15 years. I trust her. I love her. And I'm going to, she's gonna go look at my book, and she's meeting with publishers literally next week. It's crazy the timing, but the people that she's meeting with are women-centered publishing places, so they're trying to get women published. So, and if she advocates for me, because she's such an awesome, like she's a difficult person, you know, because she's herself, and she's the embodiment of lean into the cringe. That's for sure. She lives herself. She is herself, her true self. Anyway, oh, it's so exciting. Oh, I've got like the shakes a little bit. I'm so excited. Oh, my hair smells so good. I used conditioner when I washed my hair the day before yesterday. I'm not wearing cool socks today. Yep, I did make your sister pregnant just by looking at her. You guys might want to be careful. Don't look at me too hard, you might get pregnant. Thanks, James. Okay, I'm not answering any question about my feet, so that's just weird. Okay, let's not be weird. Yes! Damn it, kinda bugs. Fuck you, you called me out. 100%, yes, I will get moon burned in the night, yes. Yes. Oh, I've never heard that before, that's funny. And the funny thing is that I am a natural blonde. I use henna on my hair because red gives me some color. If I don't have henna, like if you just look, there's no, when the hair is gone, my eyebrows are tattooed on, okay? I've microbladed, sorry. My eyebrows are microbladed, so that's the only reason you can see them. My eyelashes, you can see them in the light. They're really long. They're just clear blonde. All my hair is clear blonde. I'm a natural blonde. And so I henna my hair because if I didn't henna my hair, I would just be like a blank canvas walking around. I can literally look like anyone. Like I'm a blank canvas. If someone did my makeup like that, what was her name? She started the company called Ipsy. She was like a popular makeup artist who she used to like make herself into other people. You could do that with my face. You could turn my face into any face by adding makeup to it, because it's literally a blank canvas. No, I don't play video games. Don't play Overwatch. No, I'm not a model. No. Not even close. I was in modeling when I was a child, but thankfully what saved me from ending up like a lot of girls in like the whole Epstein shenanigans, what saved me was my awkwardness. I was very awkward. And so a lot of the photographs that I took, I was like this. I'm just too awkward. I don't pull off sexy and like sensual and like, you know, that like whatever that thing is, that feminine guile that women have, that, you know, they just ooze sexuality. That's not me, dude. That's not me. Not for me. Yeah, I am single, but I'm not single. I'm solo. There's a difference. I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo. That song just popped into my head. Haven't thought of that in 25 years. Dum 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 dum, something and a something. I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo. I'm riding solo. I don't know, rubbing alcohol and Neosporin. Any publicity is good publicity, they say. Did you see that some guy had Tourette's? they look like Britons, so this must have happened in the UK. But he screamed, bitch, N-word, hard R. And then apparently it's his Tourette's. But they should have edited it out. But that being said, imagine having Tourette's and being nervous about being on stage and on television, ... You're telling yourself, okay, I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm not going to say anything bad. Like a mantra, you're training yourself before this big public event. You're not going to say anything bad. And then ... You get up on stage and you say the worst thing possible. I genuinely can put myself in his shoes, but they should have edited it out.
Okay,
That's my
we got to talk about something
pre-
that happened at the so-called
BAFTAs, the BAFTA awards. Oh, yeah.
Somebody was screaming and hollering the N-word, and they're fighting on Twitter about it. Okay, so let me explain.
Lana, if you don't have Tourette's, then it won't work.
At the height of the celebration for the American domination of the sport we now own, which is hockey. And also there was like a huge, basically almost like a civil war type of situation breaking out in Mexico as well. So here we are, the United States. Normally we are causing all the drama. Normally we are the drama, okay? But yesterday a lot was going on. Canada was, ruining their reputation. I thought Canadians were supposed to be the nice ones. Okay, like I thought really the only main difference between
Canadians are just polite. They're not
general,
nice.
Broad strokes, they were a lot nicer and more kind of like what we might call passive aggressive. No, ma'am. I saw Canadians wishing death on people yesterday over a hockey game. I saw Canadians wishing horrible, terrible things unspeakable. I can't even say to happen to our children in the United States. Y'all, it was a hockey game, please, it was a hockey game. Oh my God. Okay, so reputation ruined. They ruined y'all's reputation over there. Shout out to the Canadian cousins. But there was something else happened. There was something else real serious happened. And then I saw people arguing about it on Twitter, and I'm going to take a little bit of an unpopular opinion. So, I'm getting ready for y'all to hit the unsubscribe, but you can do that. This is my channel. Let's read the TMZ article on it. And then I'm going to show y'all some clips, but I'm not going to show the uncensored one. I just think it's a little bit too much, okay? But you can find the clip if you would like. So let's read the TMZ article. This came out yesterday. Michael B. Jordan, he's a very famous actor. You might remember him from such...
Is it copywritten?
Masterpieces as
Is this it? This is the same guy.
And
Papa, this is the same guy.
I don't know off the top of my
It's
head.
literally the same guy. The link you just sent me, that's the same guy who yelled that at the BAFTA. It's the same guy. That guy that you just sent me in the video is the same guy who was on stage and yelled that.
Fuck off! Are you John? Aye, sorry about that. We got your details from the hospital. They said you might be able to help. Doctors and specialists.
Oh yeah, this is copywritten. I can't listen right now. It's the same guy! So, he was on stage accepting an award and he yelled, bitch, N-word, hard R. At the BAFTAs in front of everybody. Where's that music coming from? My fucking shit's gonna be fucked. It's the same guy.
So, Tucker Carlson made a very pleasant trip to the great state of Israel, and we're going to talk about his interview with Mike Huckabee, which was just astounding. But first, I want to play for you the story of his experience there, because of course the news reports were that he was detained, and then Huckabee called him a liar, that he wasn't actually detained, and that he was full of it. And so let's take a look. I think this is worth getting into here. Even before he gets to Israel, the experience of arranging the interview is kind of amazing. So here he is telling the story.
They said, well, why don't you do it at the U.S. Embassy? Or maybe we said that. Great, U.S. Embassy. So the U.S. Embassy is about an hour, 55 minutes from the big airport in Israel, Ben Gurion. So we said, okay, what about security? Now, at this time, the Israeli government, the prime minister included, were attacking me in this show. Netanyahu suggested I was a Nazi, for example. And so we thought, how about security? Obviously. Not because the Israeli government.
Don't forget to call me back because I want to hear the whole story about your ex.
Necessarily would do something bad, because there are a lot of people in Israel who think, because they've been told.
I'm on a live stream right now, so no rush.
That I'm an anti-Semite or a Nazi or want to kill Jews. It's kind of crazy overstatement, all untrue, obviously, but it would be good to have security. And I should say, having...
Oh my goodness. It's getting dark, exclamation point. It looks really beautiful.
Done interviews on 6 out of 7 continents.
London is really pretty.
Not very security conscious at all. Never
Audio
really
is
feel uncomfortable
muted.
with this. Seem like
You good, kitty cat? Is my audio muted now? Oh. Yeah, Lori, it is pretty ridiculous, but the irony is that I just ignore them, and I just ignore the trolls for the most part. Sometimes I'll, go back and forth with them for funsies, but yeah, I don't. Those are the people who are making sure that my YouTube pays me, truly. So I'm not really worried about it. My dog has an appointment at the groomer tomorrow, so your trolling attempts land nowhere. What's up, Captain Kid Kirk? Oregon. I'm in Oregon. You don't like Britain, Ace? Are you in the UK as well? Let me show you the pictures my friend just sent me. He's in London right now. He's in London right now, so. He's like, this is all you need to know about English food. Look at that. I like the countryside. Like the city is pretty, but where I want to go is the countryside. I want to visit the Highlands of Scotland, and I want to go into the backwoods of Ireland, and I want to explore the fairy woods, and I want to touch the trees, and I want to feel the ground with my bare feet, and I want to smell the earth, the dirt, the moist earth, and I want to walk the places that my ancestors walked. on both sides of my family. My mom is English, Irish, Scottish, with like a little bit of German, I think. But my dad is Norwegian. He's Sami, Scandinavian. And even the Scandinavian side of my family came to the United States by way of France, by way of the UK. They went through England and then to New York. And so I would love to go and do that. Yeah. No, I don't call people trolls that I don't talk to. I call people trolls the people who are commenting, trying unsuccessfully to hurt my feelings. I am making a beanie. Oh yeah, I have a kiddo. He's great. He is great. I mean, that is kind of what I do in real life, lone wolf. I plant seeds in people's heads. I give them ideas for things they could do with themselves. Oh shit, I better let my chickens out. Let's go let the chickens out. Oh my goodness, wait till you see the waterfall. Holy shit. The waterfall is exploding right now. Look at that. Holy moly. Crazy is that? What the fuck kind of animal is that? No chicken! What happened, chicken? Chickens are flooded in. I'm coming. Hold on. Let me get you a ramp of some kind. I'm coming. I'm coming. Just find some wood somewhere. Good. What the hell is that animal? There's a piece of wood that might work. That's not long enough. Oh, perfect. Oh, can't use that. There we go. It's a little bit flooded. I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, I should set my phone down. Come on, right here. Okay. Come on, right here. Come on, right here. Good girl, good girl. Come on. Come on, chicken. Come on, chicken. Come on, good girl. You can do it. Come on, chicken. Right here, baby. Come on. Come on. All right, you'll figure it out. You're a smart chicken. I gotta go wash my hands. I wonder if the water's, yep, the water's turned off. Turn the water back on. Pipes freeze. Huh, I haven't been in here in a long time. Looks fucking great in here. Look at that. Here's my bathroom. Look at that. It's my outdoor shower. There we go. It's getting hot. Ah. That's more like it. Oh, spray yourself, Heather. They got out. They did it. Good job, chickadee doos. Are you hungry, chicken? Chicken, are you hungry? Chicken? Are you hungry? You want some bugs? Chicken! Yeah, baby, you get those boogies. They're stupid because there's literally a pile of food right here that they didn't eat yesterday. They like dog food. They like cat food. They like wet cat food. Oh my God, if you've never seen a chicken kill a mouse before, it's intense. They're really, really violent. More so than the cats. I thought the cats played with their food. Chickens are worse. Oh, it's so nice and warm in here. Whew. Let's turn that down just a tiny bit. Dirty clothes. Oh my God, I thought one of my chickens was in the house for a second. It's my cat. Close my bed. All right. Yep, the person whose property I'm living on will not let me clean anything up or move anything around. So unfortunately, I am stuck living in this fucking nasty situation that I would normally not want for myself or would provide for myself. But this is what I've got right now, and so I make the best of it, and I'm happy and I'm grateful that I have this place in spite of the fact that there's shit fucking everywhere. And the irony is, like, the guy whose property I'm renting, like, he's been kind of blaming me as if this stuff is mine, but it's not. There's like, out of everything here, my stuff is like right here by my bus and under my bus for the most part. There's like a sink that I have over there, and there's a lawn sweeper that I have over there, and that's it. The rest of this is him and his ex-girlfriend and the random people that he's let live here and move out and whatever over the course of the last couple of years. I would love to be able to take time and like throw away like as much shit as I possibly can and, you know, make it look nice. I tried to do that when I first moved here. I started like just cleaning up, and he yelled at me and threatened to kick me out, and like it was a huge fight, and I was just like, oh my God, I'm just trying to help you. Like, you don't want to live like this, right? I thought the goal was to clean this up and make it better. But, you know, when other people are doing it, I understand how it feels, you know, when other people are throwing away your stuff. So, you know, I get it. So I didn't fight him on it anymore after that. I was like, okay, well, I need you to understand that I'm more than happy to do whatever you want. Like, if you just ask me to work on something outside, I will do it. But I need you to ask me. I'm not just going to do it. I'm not just going to see it and then take care of it, because I don't want to do anything that's going to make you upset. So, and I don't want to have any like, I don't want to butt heads with you in any way, shape, or form. I love you. You're my friend. So if you think of anything that you want me to do, just literally ask me and I will do it. Or I'll tell you, you know, I'll explain to you when I can do, you know, whatever. Just ask me. If you want me to do something, just ask. That's all you have to do is just communicate it to me. I'm not going to just take initiative because I don't want problems. And so that's pretty much where we've been for the last year. He'll ask me if he wants me to do a certain thing and I'll do it. But other than that, it's not my home. It's not my property. It's not mine to mess with. I can't do anything. And he won't let me like do anything to make my space nicer with gravel because everything is so temporary, whatever. Okay, fine. I can't make my space look nice. So all I can do is just like hide stuff under my bus. And it's only a couple of things that are under my bus anyway. It's not that big of a deal. I have a storage unit that I pay for and all my shit goes to my storage unit. So anyway, that's actually like been one of the most big stressors of this whole scenario. The irony being that I am so many people's therapist is not lost on me. There's definitely no shortage of people on YouTube at any given moment who are just really miserable with their own lives. It's really sad. I'm sorry that you guys have such a fucking miserable life. Like, really, I do. Like, I'm living in a fucking hard, rough situation that, you know, people wouldn't necessarily opt into if they had the choice. But I am still fulfilled and content and happy because I choose how I feel. I choose to look at the world half full and mostly good. I don't want to live in a world, in my own personal world, of misery. When I look at someone, I don't assume the worst about them. I try to, when someone does something that's frustrating, say someone pulls out in front of me in traffic, I try to look at them as if, oh, well, it's probably just a little old lady and her husband, and they probably just left their grandkids and they're just chatting it up, talking about how much fun they just had with their grandkids, and they're just not paying attention. You know what I mean? People, you know, it's hard to be a human being. And we make things inconvenient for others accidentally by just doing our own thing sometimes. And so by understanding that happens as a person, I look at the world like that. I understand that not everybody's out here just doing malicious things to try to harm everybody all the time. That really truly is just the comment section on YouTube. So, like, it's sad to see how many real human beings are, like, actively so miserable in their own heads. Because the way you talk to other people is truly the way you talk to yourself. So every time you say something to me that is to try to hurt me, it makes me wonder, like, what, you know, what your life must be like that you're so unhappy. What did you do? I think it's done charging anyway. I'm gonna get like a paint marker and mark my watch, the spot that I like to wear it on. I need to get a new watch strap. I want like a leather or a canvas, some kind of long-lasting natural material for a watch strap. The birds are outside just having a fucking blast in the rain. The regular birds, the little, what are they called? Warblers. Sukita, please don't attack your mom. She doesn't want any. Leave her alone. Sookie. We can all see you. She's looking right at you, Sooks. Money is looking at Sookie right now like, try me, bitch. I dare ya. I need a drink. I'm thirsty. Damn, I think I might be out of water. I don't want to go to the store. I have 2 cold drinks, and that's it. Okay. Left hand just doesn't do things. Well, now I know what exercise I need to do to build up this muscle. My left hand doesn't want to do this the way my right hand does. No, don't turn. My hand does not want to do that. There's like no muscle right here. I have like a deformity in my ribs, which has made my arm move a certain way. So my muscle like right here just like never developed. And I've been trying to develop it. But when you've never used a muscle and your body favors other places to do a certain motion, it's difficult to like localize the muscle and activate it. All my shoulder problems come from this one muscle right here. And you can see it. You might not be able to, but I've got like, you can see muscles. I'm strong, you know, I've got like big muscles. But here, it dips in. There's no muscle like right here. Where there's a muscle right here. It's just not there. This one right there. This one. Yeah, I know. But because of the rib deformity that I have, it causes my arm to move in a certain way. If your ribs are out of place, your arm, you can't, like, I can't reach my arm up any higher than this. It just won't move. So I'm trying to train the muscle so that it can. And it's been difficult because my body wants to use the other muscles that it's always used to compensate. So I've been trying to like holster my shoulder blades in the right place, sit with the right correct posture, sit evenly, and then try to do the same thing with both hands. And I like my left arm just will not go any higher than that. And it's just lifting my elbow to the sky. And that's all because of the ribs. Hello, hello. Oh, I got a message. I'm restless. Why would I brush my dog when he has an appointment at the groomer tomorrow? You guys are fucking retarded. Do you think for one solitary second I would have divulged information that I was worried about getting picked on? No. You can try and bully me, but it's gonna be unsuccessful. I don't care what you think. Nothing that you say or do will ever have any effect on me, but enjoy showing everybody that you're a miserable loser with absolutely nothing to do other than troll somebody on the internet. Like, that's like scum of the earth type shit. Like, we all know that. So I don't understand the flex, how you think it makes you cool. Like, you got to realize who you're like, who's like the team that you're with, the people who you're like in the same team on, you know, the trolls. Like, look around you, look at the other idiots that you are like the same as, basically. Like, wouldn't you be ashamed to be a part of that kind of like of a group of people? I would. If everybody who acted like me was basically scum, I would immediately start to evaluate my own choices. But I guess that's why I am a happy person who has gratitude, contentment, and feels enriched. And you are a loser sitting on your couch with your cell phone on your fucking belly while you try to like hurt someone's feelings. Like, what's the point? It just doesn't seem, it doesn't seem very fulfilling. But, you know, I do hope that you are getting whatever it is you're seeking out of it. The little adrenaline rush that you get when the YouTube streamer replies to your comment because you said something so bad. Oh my God. You know, I guess if that's what you want, have at it. Thank you so much for the engagement. My wallet appreciates it greatly. You guys are single-handedly putting me into another tax bracket. Ooh, speaking of taxes, I need to file my fucking taxes. I'm riding solo, solo. Hey, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray, and we pray. Every day, every day, every day, every day. Somebody wanna tell me why I don't wanna know. And it sounded like there was a fucking car accident outside. I wonder if the tree fell on the carport. Where's my truck? Okay, good. You need to go outside, cat. Are you wanting wet food? Okay, hold on. Wait. Hold on, baby. Is this what you want? Why are you following the empty container, cat? It's right here. Oh, you want to eat right here? Okay. You're so silly. You're so silly. Okay, bitch. I waited until I was like 35, 30 to 38 to really tattoo myself. So, no. I don't think I regret my tattoos when I'm older. I'm already older. You said you go to London like once a week. What do you do there? Question mark. Is it for work? Tell me everything. I'm curious. Yeah, most people do, from what I hear. Grim Looper, that's exactly like what I was talking about before. It's just weird how people, you know, they say like, oh, I don't like this, or, you know, this is unpleasant to me. And then yet they continue to feed it to themselves. Like, if you don't enjoy what you're experiencing, remove yourself. Like, it's so easy. So you're getting a sense of enjoyment out of the, you know, I personally don't understand that. If I smelled my food and it smelled like a turd, I would immediately be like, I'm not fucking eating that. But you're just like continuing, you take a bite, even though you smelled shit, you take a bite. And then you're like, yes, this definitely has a turd in it. And you continue to take more bites. I don't understand. If I even had the slightest inkling that there was a turd in my sandwich, I would immediately send it back. And I wouldn't eat there. How'd a turd get in my sandwich at all? I'm just completely blocked. Unsubscribe. But you come back every day. So there's obviously something that you like about being hateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you're telling on yourself. It's got nothing to do with me. None of the things that you say to me have anything to do with me. It's your own selves. Do not drink 2 of those back to back. You will have a stomach ache.
Could we get someone from the embassy to ride in the car with us from the airport to the interview?
And what do you think they said?
And we were told, no, we have to call a control officer, just an American. with us in an official capacity as an embassy employee with us. No, quote, for legal reasons, we can't do that. So I thought, well, that's very strange.
That's
and then they
always
said,
a
but
really
instead, we're turning it over to the Ministry for Foreign Affairs, MFA, and they're going to arrange everything in Israel. Well, this was within 24 hours of the Deputy Foreign Minister, Sharon Haskell, releasing a video calling me an anti-Semite and an enemy of Israel. That this was the person who the embassy was telling us was going to handle all of our travel. So it was at this point that I just called. I called the spokesman.
It was at this point that I started to consider the possibility that all the stereotypes are true. Because every question I asked was no. Legal reasons, no.
And that's when I realized that's a great way to get out of going down our life. I would love to, but for legal reasons.
Legal reasons.
I can't. Who can argue with that? It's the great get out of jail free card. I can't for legal reasons.
Legal reasons.
To and from for the U.S. Embassy in Israel, and I said, okay, I'm an American citizen, responding to an invitation from the American ambassador to Israel. And by the way, I'm the son of a U.S. ambassador, so I have some sense, not an expert, obviously, but I have some sense of how this works. And I think that the U.S. ambassador has discretion to send somebody from his office to the airport to accompany someone in. I think that's right. And if it's not right, tell me what law you're talking about, what legal reason you're talking about that would prevent that. And now you're sending me over to a government official who's been calling me a Nazi? That's the person in charge of getting us to the embassy? Like, what is going on here? And the embassy spokesman, who's totally nice, said, well, this was the decision of someone called David Brownstein. He's the DCM, the number 2 guy in the embassy. And I said, well,
The story just gets worse and worse and worse.
put him on a text exchange. Like, what is going on here? And so Brownstein got on and didn't answer the question, but basically
Right.
said,
And
this is
okay,
your
Grim Looper, you know what's crazy?
reception area at the airport.
The fact that you just said cringe, you just don't even know how accurate you are, babe. I love you. I literally fucking love you. I wrote 2 books, okay? And look at the title. I wrote 2 books. And one of them is called Lean Into the Cringe. Embrace vulnerability, overcome fear, and grow. You got to be your you've got to embrace the things about yourself that you don't like and accept them. And if you can, change them, because you can do whatever you want. You have free will. And if you can't change it, accept it about yourself. Oh, I heard that Jersey's blizzarding. But yeah, I have a girlfriend who I've known for like 15 years, and she is going to take a look at my book for me. Her dad is a retired book editor and an English professor, and she's meeting with a publishing place, a publishing house, a woman-owned, woman first or whatever publishing house. So I'm gonna try to get my book to her, get her a copy of my book so that she can take it with her. She said to me, she's like, a lot of people give me advice and it's all usually crap, Heather, but she's like, I really will help you with your book because you always give me the best advice. Damn, that's really fucking flattering. Thank you. Coming from her, it's very flattering. She's a very successful person. And I think that now that I'm so I wrote these books a year ago, and I wrote them because I needed to get it out of me. I had it in me and I needed to get it out. It was like ADHD, like hobby. I can't stop. Just one more row, just one more row, just one more row. And so that's how those books came about. And I never really thought to myself like, oh, I'm going to like sell a bunch of books, or like this could be the ticket out of poverty or anything like that. I never really thought that until about 3 weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago. And about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I realized that I want to be more serious about it. And man, I just want my kid to have a better life, you know? I just want to be able to provide the absolute best possible life that I can give him. And money, it takes money to do that. And I'm very ready to take him all over the world. What is that? Nobody deleted your comment. There are no mods in here right now. My dream is to give my son a worldly education. I want my son to see how other people live. I want my son to see how people who are less fortunate than us live. I want him to see how people who are more fortunate than us live. And I want him to experience a fortunate childhood too, you know? Like I want him to see how the world is so that he can grow into his most capable self. So my son, we already traveled the United States. When he was 2, my husband and I sold all our house and everything in it, and we bought a little RV, and we traveled from South Florida all over, and then we ended up in Oregon. Like by complete and total accident, we ended up in Oregon. And we ended up making it a permanent place. Oh, that's probably what's wrong. Dehydrated. I'm feeling like weird eyeball things. Twitch, like my eyes are not wanting to open. Not like sleepy, but like almost like when you get something in them and they like tight shut. I'm gonna have to go to the cabin today. I gotta go to the cabin and I gotta feed the cat, refresh her water, pet her and love on her for a little bit, and I think I might have to do a load of laundry. I should probably just pack up and go there now and do laundry. I wonder what Adam's doing today. I haven't seen him yet this morning. Yep, Buck Nutty. We sold all of our stuff, so we had a lot of money. And so we could just go wherever we wanted and do whatever we wanted. And we did that for a year. Like it wasn't like we were standing on the side of the road asking with a sign, asking for gas money. We did it like in style. We had a nice RV. And we chose to stay at like a lot of different RV parks, but we took our son to like incredible waterfalls and mountains. My son has seen more of nature and like God, like he's had that, oh my God, like this is incredibly beautiful and vast. Like he's felt that feeling. He's only 11, and he's had that experience multiple times over. My son has been able to play, you know, parkour boy in some of the most beautiful waterfall areas in the world. People travel from all over the world to come to Oregon to see these waterfalls and hike these trails and see these places and be and experience them. And we live here, you know? So it's pretty amazing, to be quite honest. Money's not the most important thing in life. And experiences are more important. Spending time with people that you love is more important. So my idea of success doesn't particularly relate to the amount of money in someone's bank account. My idea of success has more to do with the foundations that you have. Money definitely makes life a lot easier. You know, it gives you the opportunity to feel less stress and not exist in a place of survival, to be able to just truly thrive. But money also makes it harder for people to experience hardships and then pick themselves up off the ground or solve it themselves. Money makes it possible to pay someone else to do it for you. And because you can pay someone else to do it for you, you tend to not face the dirty, hard, and rugged, real parts of life. And I think that's extremely important to understand, like, what it takes to actually be a person, how much work actually goes into everything that you have. I think these are extremely important principles to expose your child to and hopefully instill in them. I think I'm gonna be tired. Just a woman sitting here minding her business. Yeah, I think I am really tired. I didn't go to sleep until like 1:45 last night. For some reason, I just couldn't sleep. And then this morning, I woke up at like 7 on my own. It was the rain. The rain woke me up, actually. If there's like the tiniest little bit of light and I hear a sound, I'm up. And I couldn't just go back to sleep, so it was, when I woke up, I was up. But I'm gonna have to take a nap. My eyes are doing that thing where they kind of want to cross a little bit. What are you doing in my shirt drawer? Sukita. You need to get out of there. You need to get out of there. Yeah, my eyes are definitely trying to go cross on me. I'm sleepy. No, it's a cat. It's my cat. One of my cats. Yeah, my brain is like a robot. Okay, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap and then I'll go to the cabin, and I'll call you guys back once I go to the cabin. Yep. My eyes are like doing like this number on me. I do have my eyebrows tattooed on. I'll show you. See? The hair is clear. Eyelashes clear. Armpits clear. There would be no eyebrow at all if it wasn't for the microblading. I do drive a pickup truck. I would love a monster truck though. My dream is I love my truck so much. I've had it for like 5 years and I just love it so much. It's a Chevy Silverado Z71, but it's the V8, so it's pretty badass. It has the whole off-road package. It's 4x4. But anyway, so my dream is to get rich, you know, and then I won't sell my truck. I'm going to invest thousands of dollars in my truck. I'm going to get it raised. I'm going to get big tires on it. I want to redo the entire suspension. Obviously, I want to raise it. I want to get, I want to redo the engine. I want to redo the interior, and I want to redo the bed. I want to fix the tailgate and get a new paint job. That's my dream. I love my truck. Hell yeah. Sukita, why are you being such a bitch? It's raining, so the cat won't go outside and run around and climb trees and be crazy. So she's watching the birds from the window, getting all amped up, and then just running back and forth in here, tearing my shit up. Oh. Paul, can you comment, please? Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Seriously self-made? Are you a Redditor by chance? Did you get your information from Reddit? Because if so, it's all lies. I don't know if you have any clue about anything. Abandon my dog? Where did I abandon my dog? Do tell me. Please tell me. What did I do? I abandoned my dog? Where? Where's my dog? Where did I abandon my dog? When did I tell you I abandoned my dog? Thanks, Nightman. Did you know that Joe Dirt is Jewish? Yeah, like Feld Maniac. I just got done talking about how that is the case for me. And that's why when I said get rich, I rolled my eyes and did quotations. Oh, I did, huh? I said I abandoned my dog because I felt like, oh my God, you are so fucking retarded. You came in here yesterday and asked me why I abandoned my dog. And so I said to you, because I felt like it, because it's such a retarded thing to say. So let's go back to yesterday. When you originally accused me of abandoning my dog, where exactly did I abandon my dog? No, I'm just curious. Like, this is funny. Yeah, but the guy who plays Joe Dirt is not fictional. He's actually a real human being that exists. So. I'm curious. Where did I abandon my dog? Oh, it's been like that for the last week and a half. Uh-huh. Yeah. I replied to you sarcastically when you asked a fucking retarded, or you made a retarded statement. So it's totally true. You're right. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm an animal abuser. I abandoned my dog. God, if only I could go back and get him from wherever he was left. Honey, you might want to not be on the internet with brains like that. It's Joseph Dertoni, all right? See what I said? Reddit. What a surprise. Gee, a brain-dead Reddit idiot that has absolutely no context about my life or my existence in any way, shape, or form aside from the women who are gang stalking me and literally sending men to my home to rape and murder me. Okay. Sure. Those women are definitely telling the truth. Absolutely. You heard it on Reddit, folks. It must be true. Oh my God, you've got me. Whatever shall I do? This one disembodied commenter person just like totally called me out, and now I am questioning everything about myself. I don't want to get a job. You get a job. Did you also hear, seriously, whatever trolling your name is, did you also hear that I'm the first trans man to ever give birth through my fake vagina? I said it. It must be true. He's laying right there on the chair. Zodiac. I know. Could you imagine what it must be like to not have a job? There are people out there who literally like film videos on YouTube and like do whatever they want, and they don't work, but they make so much money. Isn't that crazy? It's not me. The dog heard us talking about him, so now he's making sounds. He's whining. Mr. Clippy, yeah, that's fine. You can say that all you want, but it's 100% true. There's a group of women who have called every government like authority, like CPS, the county, the water place, the health department, animal control. They've contacted every single one of my friends and family that they can find on social media. I met a lady here in my area and I started to make friends with her, and somehow they found out who she was. They saw a picture that she had posted on her Facebook and she had tagged her family members. So these people contacted my new neighbors family to tell them about how terrible I was of a person and all this crazy shit. Just like walls of texts and crazy shit. So, I mean, it's the stuff that these women do. I genuinely had no idea that anyone would ever do these things, because I can't imagine having so little to do. Like, it must be nice that you could spend all of your time on the internet, like obsessed over me. And like, what you have to think about this, like, look at me, all right? What kind of a person would be obsessed with me? Like, I ain't nobody. I'm nobody to be obsessed over. Like, it's very bizarre. It is very bizarre. But, you know, I refuse to live my life in fear, so I literally go about my life as if it doesn't exist. I never go to the Reddit. I don't ever look to see what these women are saying about me. I don't have any one sneaky, like in their groups trying to, like, I don't want to know what they're saying. It's not my business what they're saying. It's not. So I will never go to that Reddit and look up the things that they're saying. I will never try to get into their little Discord. I will never like stalk them. You know, I don't care. You guys can do whatever you fucking want. Okay. It's a free world. I know that you guys are stupid, and that's literally all that matters. I will never question myself, because I am the only person who has ever gotten me out of any situation I've ever been in. Nobody has ever come to rescue me. So I trust myself. I trust my memory and my experiences, and I know what my life is like. So the things that people say on the internet, if I saw what they were saying, a part of me would want to defend myself and like say the truth. But like, so why even bother? I'm not going to be able to tell what happened, because it's going to be that thing where they like twist everything and like come at you from 30 different directions. And like, it's just, why even bother? I don't care. I'm not trying to impress these people. I don't want people like that in my life or supporting me. So if people like that want to behave like that and say those types of things, they can do that. I'm not going to go fucking looking for it. I don't want nothing to do with those people. So I don't feel the need to like go behind them and try and correct the record. People can think whatever they want about me. I don't give a fuck. I literally wrote the book on how to not give a fuck. So. My favorite food right now, I would say spaghetti. I'm really obsessed with spaghetti right now. That's the thing, is I actually don't lie and I don't make anything up. That's one of my like big moral, like a steadfast. I make mistakes and I misquote things, or like, you know, I'm a human being. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm perfect and I never make mistakes and I'm never, you know, wrong about things, because I'm wrong about things. But I will never lie. I don't lie. I can't lie. Okay, here's the thing. If I lie, I get immediate karma. I literally am not allowed to lie. I'm not allowed to cheat. I'm not allowed to be sneaky or manipulative, because if I do, God fucking punishes me immediately. Immediately. And I have learned that it's not worth it for me to even bother. Also, I got a bad memory. I can't keep up with like made up stuff. Like, I would never be able to keep up with lies. Ever. 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 I would say different things each time. So it's just so much easier if you're just always telling the truth, because that's just what happened. And so like, I don't have to try to remember what I said to that person, or, you know, I don't have to try to, that overwhelms my brain, and I want no part of that. So. Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, it's a good thing that I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't need you or want you in my life. So you're entitled to your opinion, and you're entitled to you have free will. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm still gonna sit here and enjoy my time knitting. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm having a good time. So I don't care. I don't care. Oh shit. Knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. Yeah, okay. Almost lost track. I think I gotta go poop. I think I wanna take a nap. And I think I wanna go to the cabin. So I think what I'm gonna do is go poop, take a nap, and then go to the cabin. I do not have 666 tattooed on me anywhere, no. Yes, I have green eyes. No dog could ever be Lucifer. Dogs are too kind and loving. It's just one of those things, Linda. People have, they have miserable, like every single thing that these people are saying to me, I genuinely understand that this is the way that they talk to themselves. And, I feel bad for them that that's the world they choose to live in. Because you can decide not to be a judgmental or like hateful person, by giving the world a little grace or trying to maybe put yourself in someone else's shoes. But people who don't have very high IQs are not able to put themselves in other people's shoes. That's just a fact, and they're low IQ, miserable, and their life is not what they truly want. Even if they have a good job or they have a decent partner, there's something in their life that's not fulfilling them because they're living their life according to what society's standards have told them is the way, or what their parents, their family have told them. They're not living in accordance with who they truly are inside. And when you don't live in congruence with the way that you truly, truly are, it's going to make you a miserable, depressed, anxious, and uncomfortable in your own skin. And that's the way, that's what breeds hateful behaviors like that. It's, they see me sitting here not giving a fuck, minding my own business, and that triggers a lot of people. How dare, she is able to do that and I have to experience this, What makes her so special? And because they have those feelings of animosity and resentment, and it's truly born from their own misery in their own life, they feel it's their personal responsibility to knock me down a peg. But I'm the fucking troll's final. I'm the final boss. You cannot make me question myself. What I use on my skin, CeraVe lotion. But to be quite honest, what I did for 20 years is I didn't wash my face with soap. Like I would use a warm, wet washcloth, and that was it. Yeah, I just pretty much ignored it and washed with just a warm washcloth. If I use soap, Detergents have really bad allergies. So if I use like soaps, like certain soaps with certain ingredients, I have to be really mindful. It'll cause me to have cystic acne because it starts to fuck with my hormones. So I have had to, right now, what I do for my skin is I use Thayer's milk cleanser with the snow mushroom, and I use oil of Olay. I use oil of Olay, the one that has like vitamin E. I exfoliate with a washcloth every square inch of my exposed skin, and I exfoliate my scalp with my fingertips really good. I exfoliate my skin with the wash rag and wash with the oil of Olay. When I get out of the shower, I use rose water. I spray my whole body with the rose water, and I put CeraVe unscented lotion on my face, and then I put what is that, Dr. Scholl's? I don't remember the name of the guy who the one that makes all of the Epsom salts and stuff that you soak in. They have a line of lotions and body oils as well, and they are really good. The lotions are really good. The body oil is really good. So I use those lotions, whichever one I'm feeling like. Sometimes I use the vanilla, sometimes I use the magnesium. Just depends on where I'm at. And that's pretty much it. I slather myself in lotion and oil, and then I put on something that smells like clean laundry. I love the smell of clean laundry. I'm doing that ADHD thing that I always do where I'm like, okay, just one more row, and then I'll stop. I would sit here, not eat, not drink, not do anything, but get caught in a fucking loop. Good for you, Brendan. That's the joys about free will. You get to do whatever you want with yourself. You could just get a weird idea and then just go do it. You know? You don't have to ask permission from anyone. You could just do what you want with yourself. It's the joy of being an adult and having God's given free will. It sucks, Jamie. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah, perpetual tranquility, that's kind of the point. Very true, Danny. And it's not even just telling them that you love them. You have to show them that you love them by being there for them when they are going through shit. You can't just abandon them. Don't just say I love you and buy her things and expect that to be everything that's going to work. You need to spend physical time. Your time is more valuable than anything else. And so that's what you need to give your children more than anything, is your time. Especially your daughters. If you're a man, especially your daughters. So many girls have grown up not knowing. Also, another thing is if you separate from your daughter's mother, please, please, please still treat your ex with respect and love, and always think of it as, this is the woman who is driving my child around. This is the woman who is feeding my child, who is, you know, making sure this woman is making decisions for my child's best interest. And so I respect that woman, and you need to have a good relationship with your ex. And if you're still in a relationship with your child's mother, your daughter's mother, please, please, please show your daughter, don't just tell her, show her through example what a good man truly is, what a loving husband, an attentive provider is. It'll do wonders. I know. I'm such a terrible dog owner. How dare I? Oh, man, I cannot wait to get rid of this last little bit of crap in my lungs. No, no, not more, one more row. Not one more row. Stop. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Nope, I'm not pagan. I'll see you guys later. I'm going to take a dump, take a nap, and I'm going to drive to the cabin. I will be back on here at like maybe, let's shoot for 1:30, 2 o'clock. Oh my God, I know. How could I abandon him? You're still here? It's pretty interesting. Anyway, love you guys. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you are able to find at least 3 things today that you are grateful for, appreciative of, and if it's a person, tell them. There's a little bit of green coming out of the willow tree. Life is back. So spring is officially here. All right, love you, bye.